Top 10 Ghost Ship Stories of All Time. People love to watch pirate movies or tell ghost stories around the campfire. Ghost ships are things that make folklore intriguing. They have paranormal powers that leave people questioning how events happened. Stories often start with superstitions on how a ship became abandoned or if a series of deaths occurred. Thanks for joining us today for our latest video on the unknown that triggers the curiosity of mankind. Today, I'm going to talk about the top 10 ghost ship stories of all time. Make sure you like this video and leave me a comment if you enjoyed the information. In addition, hit that subscribe button if you want to make sure you don't miss future videos. Let's begin. Ghost ship story number 1, Octavius. In October 1775, a schooner was found near the coast of Greenland with the 28-man crew found frozen to death. The captain was found in his cabin, sitting perfectly still and holding his pen, as lore has it. He had his captain's log in front of him with the final entry made on November 11, 1762. The Octavius became a ghost story not because of the freeze, but rather because of the preserved people on board. According to lore, the Octavius left England heading to the Orient in 1761. The captain made the decision to use the Northwest Passage, which had yet to be cleared, and never made it to their destination. The Herald saw the ship outside of Greenland, but the crew was last recorded alive outside Alaska. What happened was not unusual, but the fact that the people remained frozen in their position for 13 years makes this ship a great ghost story. Ghost ship story number 2, the SS Ourang Medan. Secondly, only to the Jolly Roger, the SS Ourang Medan is the most infamous ghost ship in history. Some believe it happened, while others believe it is only folklore. According to legend, the SS Ourang Medan set sail in 1947, left Indonesia, and shortly put out a distress call. The words submitted stated, "All officers, including the captain, are dead in the chart room and bridge. Possibly the whole crew is dead." Help immediately went out, but before they could arrive, a second transmission was sent. That one was 2 words, "I die." When rescue finally did arrive, they found everyone aboard dead, bodies positioned as if they were fighting an attacker, but no injuries spotted. The engine room then caught fire, and rescue had to abandon the scene. The Medan sank before any autopsy could be performed, so the deaths remain a mystery. Some people believe it was paranormal forces that killed the crew, while others believe there was a leak from the cargo. The controversy lies in a newspaper article submitted in 1948 from a supposed survivor that claimed there was a leak of sulfuric acid. However, the SS Ourang Medan is not found registered in the Lloyd's Register. Ghost ship number 3, Mary Celeste. No ghost ship list would be complete without the addition of the Mary Celeste. This American merchant ship was discovered drifting in the Atlantic Ocean near the Azores Islands in 1872, a month after setting sail from New York. It was bound for Genoa carrying alcohol. When discovered, the cargo was still aboard, along with all the belongings for the captain and crew. The mystery stemmed from the fact that Captain Briggs was a competent sailor and captain. The only missing items were a lifeboat and the captain's logs. It is unclear whether the crew died and Briggs tried to escape, or if everyone attempted to escape the ship and died on the single lifeboat. Some people believe aliens abducted the crew, and the truth may never be known. Ghost ship story number 4, Kaz II. Ghost ships are not always 100 years old. One example is the yacht Kaz II, which went missing in 2007. A helicopter saw this small yacht near the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It had set sail a few days earlier from Queensland. Authorities that boarded the abandoned ship found the food served, the engine running, and a laptop open. The only damages spotted on the entire ship was a torn sail. While it is unclear where the crew went, there are a few theories that have formed. Many believe the inexperienced crew met their fate from pirates or drowning. Some people believe that it is an insurance fraud case. With the lack of bodies, we may never know. With the lore that has come from the Kaz, they did tow the ship to the nearest port for forensic testing. However, no signs of foul play were found, and the only film found just showed the crew on their final day. Ghost ship story number 5, Seijo. A German sailor boarded his yacht named Seijo, only to be found mummified months later. Manfred Fitz Borgerac left Spain in 2009, where he was never to be heard from again. He split with his wife the year before, so the missing notice was not broadcast for a while. The yacht was not found, so authorities believed it had sunk and he died. However, in 2016, his ship was spotted with a broken sail. Upon boarding the vessel, the fisherman found Bajoret's body slumped over at his desk, mummified possibly due to the salty conditions. Belongings on the ship appeared to have been ransacked, and the cause of death is still unknown. The current belief is that he died of a heart attack. Ghost ship story number 6, Flying Dutchman. The most famous ghost ship to date is the Flying Dutchman. The story behind this ship is pure lore, but one that has been told through the centuries. The oldest version was dated in the 18th century, but some believe it as old as the 17th century. According to legend, the Flying Dutchman, manned by Van der Decken, was unable to make it to the Cape of Good Hope port and was doomed to sail forever. It is believed that when seen, it glows, and the sighting surely means death or doom will occur. One of the most infamous sightings was by King George V off the coast of Australia. It has also been seen in Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. However, it has given inspiration to television, artwork, operas, novels, and sports. Ghost ship story number 7, Carol A. Deering. The Carol A. Deering was a commercial ship that took off from Puerto Rico in 1920, only to disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. Almost 6 months later, it was discovered off the coast of North Carolina. Despite 5 different investigation attempts by the U.S. government, the mystery of what happened still abounds. According to the story, the ship was in the process of returning to Norfolk, Virginia from Rio de Janeiro. W.B. Wormwell captained the boat after the original captain had fallen ill. The relationship between Wormwell and the crew was tense. Therefore, one theory is a mutiny broke out. While the lifeboats and navigation equipment were missing, the food was still prepared for the crew's next meal. The crew and captain have never been found, and the Carol A. Deering has become another ghost ship claimed by the Bermuda Triangle. Ghost ship story number 8, Japanese ghost ships. Over the last few years, the Japanese Coast Guard has announced roughly 200 ships with mysterious situations surrounding them. While these ghost ships have been found, they have all been located with the crew dead on board. One such example is a ship that was seen outside of Fukui with the decomposing crew on board. The cause of the deaths is still unknown. However, some theorize that these sailors defected from North Korea and could not handle the storms of the sea. Ghost ship story number 9, High Aim 6. High Aim 6 went missing on Halloween in 2002 somewhere off the coast of Taiwan. The boat was not seen until the Timor Sea, which is off the coast of Australia near the Rowley Shoals. The captain and crew were missing when it was found, but the engines were still fully fueled and running. All of the crew's belongings were still on board as well. The mystery remains where the crew vanished, and the only crew member that was found offered no explanation other than mutiny. The most important questions remain. What happened to the crew? Why was there a mutiny? And why there were no signs of struggle on the ship? Ghost ship story number 10, HMS Resolute. Our final ghost ship story is HMS Resolute, a British naval ship. It was discovered in 1854 without a crew and floating aimlessly off the shore of Baffin Island. She started her venture in search of another expedition that had gone missing, looking for the Northwest Passage. They do know that the HMS Resolute got stuck inside an iceberg. However, where the crew disappeared remains unknown. When it was found, sailors found the captain's quarters complete with a flag draped over the chair. The Resolute was finally retired in 1879, where the wood was then used to build the desk that is in the White House. From missing people to unexplained deaths, ghost ships make for great scary stories. Whether it is paranormal activities or the depths of the ocean, it is unknown whether these mysteries will ever be solved. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching it. Make sure to leave me a like and comment below. Hit the subscribe button so you will not miss any future videos. Have a great day.